am back. Vlogmas absolutely killed me and I had to stop. It all just got too much for me. I wasn't enjoying anything. I justified it to myself at some point saying, well, I'm documenting things I wouldn't document. I've got memories that I wouldn't have. Once it stopped, I missed filming those amazing things, but I enjoyed everything more because I was in the moment rather than thinking, oh, can you just redo that? Because that'd be really good if I could get that on film. But yes, so I am back now in the new year, starting again, feeling afresh. So this video is my goals and resolutions for 2017. One thing that Vlogmas did also was make me not enjoy watching YouTube, so I hardly watched anything over Christmas. The past couple of days I've been getting back into it again and really enjoying it. So I have been watching a lot of these goals and resolutions videos and thought I don't have many dramatic resolutions, but I definitely have some goals and some things that I would like to do within my life for 2017, so I thought I would give one of these videos a go. So my first resolution is the typical New Year, New Me vibe. I do want to eat healthier, feel better, really look after myself. I don't want to lose a dramatic amount of weight. I am actually quite surprised that over the Christmas period I've managed to stay the same weight. I'm the weight that I was before I had Teddy. I got myself down to this weight mid last year. Obviously, once Teddy was born, it took me a bit to get into it, but I got myself down to this weight and I've managed to stay there, which I think for the amount of rubbish I eat, I'm quite pleased with myself. But if I can stay here by eating rubbish, I would quite like to get myself fitter and healthier, lose a bit of weight and get myself in a really good place, cut out quite a bit of the rubbish and just eat better. So the main way I'm going to do that is to ban myself from McDonald's, which is the hardest thing because I can quite easily have 2 or 3 McDonald's a week. And I know to some people they probably think that's really disgusting. And people say, oh, like, what can you actually be eating? It tastes disgusting. I genuinely love it, and it's mainly the ease of it as well. So on the days when I'm working, it's so easy to sort Teddy out in the morning, feel all flustered from the morning, and then think, oh, I'm on my way to work, I've not ate anything. McDonald's is just on my way to work, so it's so easy to just pop in and get it. So I'm trying to be organised, and I've changed, like, I've made sure that I've bought in foods that are fast but healthy. If I had to do all this, oh, I'm going to prep at the beginning of the week and it's going to be great, I wouldn't do it. I'd probably go in week 1 and be like, oh, I've got some amazing meals. And then by week 3, I'd be like, oh, I've not got time. I haven't had McDonald's for 3 weeks, so I'll just nip in and get McDonald's, and then it's a downward spiral from there. So I've started off with, one thing that I really do enjoy doing, and I know a lot of people like it, is having half a grapefruit for breakfast. I don't mind the taste of it, I quite like it actually, and I feel like I'm doing good. And then when I did that last time, I lost quite a lot of weight. So I have a grapefruit for breakfast with, instead of a brew, hot lemon. So I slice a lemon, put 2 slices in as if they're like tea bags, pour hot water on it, squeeze all the half of the lemon juice, and then leave it to cool whilst I have my grapefruit, and then drink that. And that's like super healthy, not very me, but it's the only thing that I actually enjoy. Then the day gets progressively worse, but I feel like it's fine because I've got a good boost at the beginning. So I might have like soup, or instead of like something on toast, but instead of toast I put an avocado at the bottom. People might find that weird as well, but I like that. I get quite inventive around this time whenever I feel like being on a diet. Love courgette, so for tea, if I'm having spaghetti I will replace it with courgette. Love quinoa. Honestly, if I'd have talked to myself this time last year, I would say I hate all those things. But over the past year, my love for slightly healthier foods has grown. But it's just the effort of sorting them out. So yeah, for tea I might have quinoa instead of pasta or rice. And then one thing I do like doing is making a pizza, but with the base being cauliflower instead of bread. It's very faffy, it takes ever so long, but it tastes amazing. It actually tastes better than pizza. I feel like now that I do that, I know that the bread takes away from the flavour. It like mutes the flavour of the pizza, whereas when you do it with cauliflower on the bottom, oh, beautiful. So yeah, I am quite good at having recipes and ideas for being healthy. It's just maintaining it. So hopefully I could do that. The reason why that is one of my resolutions / goals for the year is I do have another one that I'm not sure I want to make a resolution or goal because I feel like that's putting pressure on myself. But I would like another baby. It's very much on my radar. I think about it all the time. It's hard because Teddy's so young. He's not very old. But my reasoning for doing it is I feel like Teddy's always going to be this age. Obviously he's not. He will get older. But he's always going to be a baby. In his head, he will never be older than, say, 3 months. That's kind of what they say. He's always going to be at that age level. So when people say, oh, but Teddy's only a baby. Yeah, Teddy's always going to be a baby. And I'm always going to support him. I'm always going to love him. I'm always going to be his mum and be there for him. And to be honest, I think as people look at Teddy and see how much hard work he is, they make me feel like, oh, I'm rushing into it. But I'm not. I've always said I wanted a 2-year age gap. Me and my sister have got nearly 6 years between us. And right now, we are so close. Like, from me being about 19, we've always been close. But before that, she hated me. We didn't get on. I was this little kid that annoyed her because she was like, think about it, when she was 16, I was 10. Like, what 16-year-old wants a 10-year-old annoying them? I'd be running into a room with like my toys I got for Christmas or something and be like, oh, Nicola, will you play with me? And she'd be like, no, I'm going snogging my boyfriend or something. So we were in completely different places all the way through our lives until about 19. Obviously at 19, she was 25. I was finally a bit grown up. I was at uni, going out, drinking. So that was something we could do together. So yeah, age gap's always been something that I've thought of. I've never wanted a big one. So I'm not, in my eyes, I'm not rushing into it. But I do think it would be amazing. I think it would be amazing for Teddy. He would have somebody to watch. I do say it's really good for children like Teddy because they see that other baby progressing, doing things and think, oh, actually, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? And then do it. Obviously, Teddy spends time around other babies, so he does see them and doesn't seem to pick things up. But every time he's like around Heidi, who is another baby who had a HIE event like Teddy, who I've become really close to her mum and like our families, we spend quite a bit of time together. I absolutely adore her. She's the most beautiful little girl ever. But every time Teddy comes away for spending time with Heidi, he does seem to have like a new thing that he's picked up whilst he's been there with her. So like if we go and she's like pushing herself, I'll be really impressed, thinking, oh, I wish like Teddy would be having a go at that. And then I come home and he will. Like, he's really improved his head control and neck control and his position since last time we were there, which was only a couple of like weeks ago, last week. I know, I do think that will work. I think that's right when they say that it'll make a difference. And also, I just think how amazing that a child will be born around Teddy and they will grow up to be the most accepting, loving person ever. You would hope. But I think that's what would happen. Like, they're going to have a natural love for Teddy. They won't see him as anything different. They will know that he is different from other people, but they won't see it as like a negative different. They'll be like, oh, Teddy does these things, other people do this, and they won't question it in a way that older people do. Like my nephew, he's just so accepting. My nephew's a bruiser. He's into everything, but for some reason he knows around Teddy the way to behave. So yeah, I definitely want another baby. I want to be in a good position. I want to get my body in a great position. Due to everything that happened with Teddy, I will definitely have a cesarean next time. So I also know that recovery after that will be harder. So I feel like if I get myself in a great place physically before, then hopefully that will aid the recovery after. I loved cake when I was pregnant with Teddy. I was really good, like I ate well, but I ate a lot of cake, ate a lot of rubbish. I'd like to get myself in a good place before so I don't gain the same amount of weight I put on 4 stone when I was pregnant with Teddy. Luckily, I was able to be active quite soon after. 4 stone and then not being able to be active, don't like the thought of that. So yeah, I want to get myself all nice and healthy before. And then obviously another resolution is to have a baby. Another thing I would like as a resolution, my third resolution, is to stop comparing. Not stop comparing everything and anything. Stop comparing my life to other people's lives. I am so bad for looking around me and thinking, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Why am I sat here? Blah. And it makes me quite negative, and I hate that about myself. I generally am quite a positive person, and I will tell you one thing that I do not compare, which I think people may be surprised about, is I don't compare Teddy. I don't ever think, why can't he do that? Why isn't he doing that? Obviously I've just said I'd do that a little bit with Heidi, but not in a wishful way, like, oh, I'd love it if he could. I don't resent them for having it. I don't resent anybody for their situation when they've got babies. I am just happy that everybody has what they have. I am fully appreciative of the fact that I could not have a baby. I could have lost Teddy the day he was born. So anything to do with Teddy, I am really positive and appreciative. So I think people think I'm like that all the time, and I'm not. I'm a negative, picky person, and it makes me really angry. The main people who see it are my mum and Mike. Obviously Mike more than my mum, but my mum picks up on it more. She'll call me up on it, whereas Mike just kind of stays quiet. I just compare myself and our family and everything. So even to the point where Mike's great and he knows I mean nothing by it apart from the fact that I admire him. He is such a talented designer. He's so good at what he does. And then it annoys me that other people like earn more or have been more successful in their careers. But I get really annoyed. So I'm constantly pushing him to like, you should be going somewhere else. You should be doing something else. Like, you need to push yourself more. And Mike's like, I'm with a company who I love, I'm happy. Yes, maybe I don't get paid as much as most people do doing my job, but I'm happy and I'm in a company that's safe, because he has been made redundant in the past and took a pay cut for this job, so I guess that feeds on my mind, like, well, you've had to take a pay cut, but yeah, he's taking a pay cut to be somewhere safe. So I do need to stop doing that. And houses, I'm so excited about my new house, but straight away we've had to pay a bigger deposit than we were planning on paying, so now I don't have as much money to do it up how I want. And I know that I'm going to be like, oh well, there's this kitchen there, people like that person's got that house, their house looks like this, why can't my house look like that? And I want it done like that. I won't want to wait, but I need to not. I need to start thinking about what good things I have. Like, I'm moaning that my house won't look like somebody else's house, but how many people at 26, nearly 27, can turn around and say that they're buying a second house? Like, I'm buying a big house. It needs a lot of work. That's why we've got it the price that we've got it. But I'm lucky to be in a position to be buying the house. I'm lucky to be buying my second house. And I was lucky that when we sold this house, we sold it in 3 days. We got the house like that nice that somebody walked straight in at 11:45, and by 12:15 they'd put an offer in over the asking price. So we put offers over. You don't get offers over. We did. We got an offer over. It was amazing. So yeah, I should be thankful. I've got a beautiful boy. Like I said, he could have not been here. I've got amazing family that are there for me and support me. So I need to stop judging myself off other people and start thinking about my own and my family's own achievements as amazing. Another goal is to go on holiday. We have been on holiday, went to Centre Parks this time last year. Me and Mike went away to Windermere halfway through the year for our honeymoon. We only went for 4 nights, but we did it big and it was gorgeous. But we haven't tackled either an abroad holiday or a holiday with just me, Mike and Teddy yet. So we want both of those things this year. Me and Mike would like to go to Iceland, or just abroad in general. He's quite interested in maybe going to Krakow. So yeah, we definitely want to go abroad. A city break, maybe 2-3 nights. Then Teddy isn't left for too long and he doesn't have to leave his home, because for that amount of time I can organise for people to care for him in our house. So yes, we want to go abroad ourselves, and then we would really like a getaway in Britain somewhere, which I've really got into recently. I love going on holiday in our country. So many amazing things to see. So yeah, I really want a little break. Just me, Mike and Teddy, at the most a week, but a nice holiday. Just us. I couldn't do longer than a week because Teddy has night care, so if we went away I would really like to not have night care. So if we went for longer than a week I would be shattered by the end of it, so I would need a holiday after the holiday. I think I can muddle through a week and then have like 2 days when I get back where I just sleep. It'd be a challenge, but it's something that I really, really, really want to do. I would love to feel like a family, and especially again before we have another baby, I'd like to do that normal family holiday that we've panicked about. It'll take a lot of planning. We'll need oxygen, we'll need medical equipment, we'll need to know nearest hospitals, we'll need to make sure we've got lots of meds so that nothing runs out, and also you have to think about if the bottles you've got smashed, have you got backup bottles, you're meant to take double of everything. So yeah, it's going to be huge, but it's definitely something we want to do for this year. Finally, my last goal this year is to be a girl boss. That sounds really cringe, but I don't know any other way to explain it. I really want to achieve something this year. I feel like over the past year, 2016, it wasn't really a great year for anybody, but especially for me, I feel like I lost grip on my life. I lost control. I feel like so many things were taken out of my hands and I couldn't decide what was happening. So I really want this year to be in control of my own destiny. I really want to make a business. I've got some ideas. I'm working with my friend. We've got a plan and I really want to make a good go of it. I want to achieve something for me and for her. We both need this. I think it will be great, the idea we've got. I think it's very us. It's going to be amazing if it works. But I want to put my all into it. I really want to go for it. I want to make an effort more with YouTube. I really enjoy this, and obviously vlogging has killed me. But I enjoy it. I enjoy this time. Like, Teddy's with my mum in the other room. She's reading, they're having a nice time. And I'm getting to do something for myself, and I like that. So I want to push my YouTube channel and my blog. I enjoy writing that. I've had a few people contact me to review a few bits, and I need to go with that. I love my job, my actual job, but it's not necessarily fitting with my life with Teddy. My options at the moment really are quite limited. Ideally, for my career to progress as a teacher, I need to be full-time, and I can't do that. I just really want to take control of it all. I feel like that's been pulled away from me. I love teaching and that's been pulled away. So maybe if I had something else going on the side and it wasn't such a financial strain, my work, I could maybe go supply, or I could be more open to what work can give me part-time wise, whereas right now I can't be as open to that as I would like to be. So yeah, I want to take control of my own future and I want to feel financially secure from my own doing. So yeah, that is my final resolution, is to be a girl boss. Ooh. Ugh, I hate that. But yes, if you have any New Year's resolutions or goals, please let me know. I love seeing that. If you've recorded one of these videos, let me see. I'll come up and check it out. Yeah, that's me for now. So I shall see you in my next video. Bye.